Hey, you guys. This is Teresa coming to you live again tonight. We came home from church and I'm not cooking a big meal, but we're just going to have some hot ham and cheese sandwiches. I happen to have some keto bread. I have some buns that I've done toasted here. I put some butter in a pan and just heated them up. These are 1 carb per bun, and so I've just heated those buns up, browned them already. I've got me some butter already melted in here. I melted me about a half a stick of butter. I just thought I do these little ham sliders for like at work if we have a little potluck or different things. Everybody loves these ham sliders, but you make them with Hawaiian rolls. And you put Worcestershire sauce and butter and some brown sugar, and you mix it up with poppy seeds, and you spread it on top. They're really good. You stick them in the oven. But since I'm low carb, I'm not going to use the Hawaiian rolls. I'm going to use these low carb keto buns that I've done toasted. Got those toasted. So I'm going to mix me up some of the sweet buttery topping that goes on it. So I've got me a half stick of butter here. I'm just kind of guessing at what to put in because I'm not making a big pan of them like I usually do. So we're just making 3 hot ham and cheese sandwiches. So I'm going to pour in some Worcestershire sauce, and which is 1 carb per tablespoon. I think it's 1 tablespoon. 1 teaspoon. So 1 tablespoon would be 2 carbs. So I've already got my half a stick of butter. And it had about a tablespoon in it. So we're going to mix that up. Alright. And we're going to put some poppy seeds in here. And another thing I'm going to do, I've got some Swerve brown sugar, which is 0 net carbs. So I'm going to put about a tablespoon of the brown sugar in there. And mix that up. And this is going to be what I'm going to top my bun with. I'm going to put a little bit on the inside of the bun. I'm going to put a little bit on the outside of it when I get my sandwich done. So, got me into my brush. Here's my brush. Ta-da! There's my brush. Okay, we're going to take the brush and we're going to just dip it in there. And I'm going to just kind of lightly put some of this Worcestershire and butter seasoning with the poppy seeds on it. Spread it on each bun a little bit. And this gives it just a sweet little tangy taste, which makes the ham sliders that I make really good. So I thought we'd make it low carb. Use low carb bread. And then I'm going to take me some ham. I got me some butter already started melting here. I'm going to take us some ham and heat it up in here in the skillet. Try to get enough for 3 good sized sandwiches. And this ham is low carb. Got a little bit of carbs in it, but it's pretty low carb. I don't know if you guys can see my pan or not. But, yeah. There we go. A little better, huh? See my pan? We're making some hot ham and cheese sandwiches. My version with the Worcestershire sauce seasoning, brown sugar seasoning that I put on my ham sliders. But we made it with Swerve brown sugar, so it's low carb. The Worcestershire sauce is low carb. I only got like 2 carbs in the Worcestershire sauce, and no carbs in the brown sugar because it was the Swerve. We got 1 carb in our bun, so you're talking about maybe a couple carbs in your ham. The cheese is going to be low carb, so you got maybe 3 carbs per sandwich. So gonna let that heat up a little bit, turn it over, just really enough to just barely brown it a little bit on each side. The ham's already done, of course. And while that side's cooking, I'm just gonna lay I already sliced some Swiss cheese. Just gonna lay my cheese on here. I thought I had enough slices, but I didn't, evidently. Let that melt. I'm actually going to salt and pepper that lightly. I love a good hot ham and cheese sandwich anyway. Hey, you guys, who all we got on here? Hey, Aunt Carolyn, I miss you. I haven't seen you in forever. Hey, Penny. Hey, Kayla. Hey, Sue. Angie. Lisa. Hey, you guys, thanks for joining me tonight. If you came on late, what I'm doing is I'm doing hot ham and cheese sandwiches, but I'm doing a low-carb version of a ham slider. I've taken my low-carb buns, which are 1 carb, and I've browned them in some butter, and then I made up some sauce, brown sugar, Worcestershire sauce, butter, and poppy seeds, and I've spread some of that on top of my buns, and now I'm melting the cheese on top of my ham here in the pan. We're going to put that on our buns, and we're going to put some more of the sauce over top of our buns, and it's going to have a little sweet taste, because I do use swerved brown sugar for my sweetener, so it was 0 carbs. This smells really good. I love hot ham and cheese, you guys. It's going to be good. The cheese is about melted. So, smells really good, you guys. Wish we had a smellaphone. Let you guys smell of it. I made 3 of these because I'm sure my husband will want 2 of them. So, alright. Now I'm just going to take some of my mixture that I mixed up here, the brown sugar and the butter with the poppy seeds on top. And I'm just going to brush this over the top lightly. And you could actually stick these in the oven for a few minutes just to let that coat in there, be coated on them. But yeah, my version of a ham slider, low carb. And Lisa, if you're watching me, there's your ham sliders, honey. Low carb version. I have a friend at work, Lisa, who's been wanting me to, she loves my ham sliders, and she's like, you need to put them ham sliders. And I said, they're not low carb. But I don't know, I just had a hankering for a hot ham and cheese sandwich tonight, so there you go. Hot ham and cheese slider, low carb version. You guys, I'll put the ingredients down below. I don't know about the amounts. I'll just put the ingredients because you're just going to have to guess on that because I just throw it together. But I love you guys. Good to see you today. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Y'all have a great night and great weekend. Don't forget on Saturday night to set your clocks up and spring forward an hour. See you guys later. Bye-bye.